Florida Senator Marco Rubio announced he is running for president Monday afternoon. Rubio is the third Republican candidate to announce his bid following Texas Senator Ted Cruz and Kentucky Senator Rand Paul. The 43-year-old Republican senator is the son of Cuban immigrants and is known for his strong support of immigration and tax reform. Rubio's announcement comes just one day after Hillary Clinton released a video revealing her own 2016 campaign for president. Rubio called the Democratic frontrunner a leader from yesterday in his announcement speech in front of Miami supporters. Rubio stood in front of a banner with the campaign slogan, "A New American Century." The young lawmaker's experience being, quote, raised in a community of exiles is unique opposition against Hillary Clinton's goal in becoming the first female commander-in-chief. South Carolina law enforcement released a recording of then police officer Michael Slager saying his adrenaline was, quote, pumping after fatally shooting the man he pulled over at a traffic stop. Slager was charged with murder last Tuesday after a disturbing witness video went viral of the officer shooting Scott with a stun gun 8 times in a row while Scott's back was turned. Slager's conversation with another police officer after the shooting was recorded by the dash cam in his police car.
They waited a couple days to interview, official interview, like sit down and say what happened. Walk by when you get home. Probably a good idea to kind of jot down your thoughts of what happened. Okay. You know, once the adrenaline quits pumping stuff. Pumping. Oh, yeah.
This audio is the first recording released by law enforcement in which Slager can be clearly heard. The video evidence caught by the dash cam includes footage of Scott fleeing the scene at the traffic stop and footage of Slager and another officer standing in close proximity to Scott's body. The United States Forest Service is currently investigating Nestle Water for using an expired permit to draw water from the San Bernardino National Forest in Southern California. According to an investigation published by California newspaper The Desert Sun, the company's permit to bottle the national forest water has been expired since 1988. After 4 years of abnormally dry conditions in California, the scandal comes just weeks after Governor Jerry Brown announced a 25% cutback in water use. Nestle is currently the largest producer of bottled water in the United States. Though Nestle claims it monitors its water use and maintains the springs it takes from, environmentalists are protesting the bottling plant. So far, activists have gathered nearly 27,000 signatures for a petition to stop Nestle from continuing to bottle the state's water. A Nestle Water spokeswoman says the company plans to cooperate with government officials in renewing the expired license. And over the weekend, President Obama and Cuban President Raul Castro held a historic meeting in Panama, marking the first face-to-face conversation between the two countries' leaders in over 50 years. At the Summit of the Americas, President Obama said the meeting marked a shift in U.S. policy and a turning point for the entire region. Castro told Americans that issues such as human rights and freedom of the press were two of the issues he was willing to discuss, stating, quote, everything can be on the table. Some Republicans in Florida accuse Obama of weakening America's policeman of the world status. South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham called Obama's foreign policy a, quote, appeasement toward autocratic dictators and thugs. Obama plans to remove Cuba from the United States list of state sponsors of terrorism within the next few days. Congress has 45 days to disprove the decision. And a German author leaves behind a legacy that changed the world's view on the 20th century Germany. Novelist and social critic Gunther Grass, the man known as Germany's moral conscience, died Monday at the age of 87. Grass is known for his novel The Tin Drum and forcing Germans to recognize the wartime horrors of their country's history during the Nazi era. The Nobel Prize winner shocked the world in 2006 when he published his autobiography, Peeling the Onion. The memoir revealed he had served for Hitler's Waffen-SS as a tank gunner at just 16 years old. Many Germans were outraged that Grass concealed his earlier Nazi involvement after spending so much of his life speaking out against it. Others defended Grass for his ability to communicate the need for post-war Germany to acknowledge and take responsibility for Nazi crimes. In a statement, German President Joachim Gauck said his novels, short stories, and his poetry reflect the great hopes and fallacies, the fears and desires of whole generations. Grass was admitted to the hospital just days ago, and his secretary said his death was unexpected. The cause has not yet been announced. That's all the news I have for you today. Back to Logan and Maggie at the desk.